Record delays, overcrowding, routes and services slashed week on week. We have a system where the public have come last for too long. And we know there is too much at stake for the country and for the climate to carry on with this shambles, where broken promises on public transport hold our country back, where services connecting our major cities are slashed without warning by unaccountable private operators, and where the public pay ever more for less. Because if many millions, let down by services they can no longer rely on, cannot or will not use public transport, then quite simply, there is no path to net zero. And we will never build the fairer, greener future our country demands. That's why my number one priority as your Secretary of State will be ending this spiral of decline on our public transport system. No less than 60 times, the Conservatives promised to connect our great northern towns and cities and deliver Northern Powerhouse Rail. A once-in-a-century chance to invest in public transport, to transform opportunity across the whole country, rebalance our economy, and take millions of cars off the roads. And they flunked it. But while the Tories fail our country, Labour will seize this opportunity and lay the foundations for the century to come. We will build an Elizabeth line for the North and deliver Northern Powerhouse Rail and HS2 in full. But we also know we can only build a fairer, greener future by taking power from failing private operators and putting it back in the hands of the public. Avanti West Coast has become just the latest poster boy of the failing status quo, the worst performing operator in the country. Half of all trains late, 60,000 complaints. And what have the Tories done in response? They handed them £19 million, including, and you could not make this up, £4 million in performance bonuses, out of the pockets of the public and directly into the hands of shareholders. The days of tinkering around the edges of a system that has so clearly failed the public are over. The Labour government we will form will end the farce on our railways. We will end the failed experiment. We will cast aside the tired dogma that has failed passengers. We will improve services and lower fares. And yes, conference, Labour in power will bring our railways back into public ownership where they belong.